What is up, guys? My name is Wenster. Welcome back to The Average Fighter. Now today's video is going to be a little bit different from what we usually do here. Today I wanted to talk about improving your game in fighting games and taking it to the next level. Even if you're new or you've been a long time veteran, this info that we're going to go over today is going to help you better yourself that much more. But before we get into the discussion, if you are new, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the like, whatever you want to do. Also, guys, just a heads up, I am streaming a lot more now on Twitch. The Twitch is at Evil Wenster. Make sure that you check it out. Drop a like or whatever you do on Twitch. I'm new to it. I don't know what I'm doing really. But make sure you check it out, guys. And without further ado, let's just jump into today's discussion. Like I said, today's video is going to be a little bit different, guys. I want to go over understanding your normals, understanding your frame data, understanding your best pokes. But before we even get into understanding your normals, you have to have a character that you're going to play. Now, when people jump into fighting games, a lot of the time they just pick one, their favorite, and they're done. You're going to end up with him and that's it. Now, my personal recommendation, you got to have two characters. One character that you like, and then one character that's going to help you improve overall in understanding the game mechanics for said game. A good example is Ryu from Street Fighter 4. Ryu is a really basic character. Not a lot of people like him, but he helps you understand FADC, understanding, your best pokes, utilizing your best normals, mashing that Ultron wake up. It just helps you understand the game mechanics in Street Fighter 4. Another example is Magneto in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. When people ask, like, hey, what's a good starting place? If I want to get into Marvel 3, I always recommend Magneto. He has a flight mode, gives you dexterity, has great combo extensions with certain characters, super fast paced, agile. He represents Marvel 3 as a whole. Yeah, he lacks a couple of things like a ground bounce and a wall bounce, but everything else he has. He's a great character, and I always recommend Magneto when you start playing Marvel 3 or are interested in playing Marvel 3. Now, the other character, you have to play one that you like. Man, I can't stress this enough, because if you're not having fun with the game and you're not playing a character that you want to play, whether it be the super over-the-top anime chick with huge-ass titties or the super cool, demon-like dude, I don't know, whatever floats your boat, whatever character you want to play, make sure that you're having fun, because at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, you're not going to get far. Unless you're a T-War and you just play top tier to win and you're super competitive, by all means, continue to do that. There's no wrong answer. But you always have that good side piece. Someone who's going to better you, but you got that little over-the-top anime check. But that's always my personal recommendation. Make sure you have two guys. That's going to help you better yourself as a whole in fighting games. Now, after you pick the characters that you want to play, you finally figured out what you're looking for, you need to start understanding their moves. And this is where we get down to the nitty-gritty of today's video of what I wanted to bring to you guys. Understanding their moves, understanding their normals. Now, I got two examples that I wanted to go over, being Ryu from Street Fighter 4 and Magneto from Marvel 3. I'm going to begin with Magneto. Magneto has a jumping H and has a jumping S move. Now, those moves are plus on block, meaning that even if you block them, being my opponent, and I have Magneto, you can't punish my move even if you block it, even though usually you could punish a move if you block it. Now, you want to look for those types of moves that leave you plus. You want to look for moves that are cancelable. Jumping H is cancelable into certain moves. That way you could be more plus with Magneto and apply more pressure. So those are those moves you want to look for. You also want to look for moves that keep you at a certain distance where your opponent, even though they're unsafe, they can't punish it because you're too far. So you always want to make sure that you're taking full advantage of your normal's max range. Ryu has a standing medium kick that is a really strong normal, really is a huge poke, and it puts your hurt box away from your hit box. So it makes it that much more harder to punish when you're fighting against Ryu. You definitely need to use the maximum range for this move. And this also ties in with what I was going over earlier, moves that are cancelable into other moves, because you can cancel standing medium kick into a Hadoken. So you definitely want to look for those, because that way you're going to take full advantage and putting your opponent into block strings, making sure that they're blocking your moves and you're not blocking theirs, because you want to be on the advantageous side, taking full advantage of the normal's range taking full advantage of the normal's cancel ability. I don't even know if that's a word, but we made it up. And taking full advantage of the character's frame data. So you got to do your homework when you're getting into these fighting games, because there's much more than just getting on something and just mashing, rush your opponent down. There's a lot to dwell in, some things that you need to take into full consideration, and that's just my 2 cents on the whole situation, understanding your normals. And once you master this is going to help you get that much better in fighting games. So that's going to be the first video of this whole series that I want to do, getting better at fighting games. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I hope you guys did get some info that you didn't know. If you're struggling, now you know where to go. If you weren't struggling, or you got something new, make sure that you leave it in the comments below, guys. I definitely love to read those. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below as well, because I definitely want to help you guys out. I want to help myself. I want to help everyone, get better at fighting games. I love them so much. Make sure you keep your eye out for the next coming video. I definitely going to be posting about it, so I want to keep you guys up to date. Stupid YouTube isn't giving me the community tab. I wish I could post. I think you have to be like partnered in order to get it, so I haven't got it. But I wish I had it, that way I could be posting and keeping you guys updated. Make sure that you keep your eye out for that, because it's going to be coming soon, my guys. It's going to be coming soon. But with that being said, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Remember, the goal is 500. And with that being said, guys, my name was Wenster. This is The Average Fighter, and I will check you guys out later.